Hi there! I know that I can record episodes in English, but am I up to the task of recording a full Let's Play in English? Let's find out in Path of Exile. This is a game from 2013, my account is from 2014, and there are a lot of experienced characters which I have not played for years. So I'll just create a new one. And yes, maybe a few words about the game first. It's like Diablo or Titan Quest or Grim Dawn, and especially Grim Dawn is said to be similar to this free-to-play game, so it doesn't cost like the others. In complexity, it's very complex, it has a deep story and lore, a very interesting one, and the voice acting is just great. So I had a great time with the game last time I played. There are quite a few characters you can choose from, and it has a very unique skill system. Gems you can find and combinations of chems that trigger all kinds of effects. It's so complicated that the best way to explain it is via playing it instead of explaining it. So this is just what I'm going to do. I'll create a new character. We have Standard League, which is the default one without special encounters and events like the Sanctum. Then we have the Sanctum League, which is time limited to be replaced by the next featured league when the time comes. So the main difference is that there are sanctums in this one, which I have to find out what they do and how to deal with them. And Sanctum League has this ruthless option. Significantly different game experience with extreme item scarcity, among other changes. For full information, check out... Okay, so this is supposed to make the game harder without making it hardcore. Hopefully without making it hardcore, I'm not sure. I wouldn't want to lose my character by... maybe I should have checked what it does. Anyway, on Season 1 in German I tried to record game content, and it didn't go as well as I had hoped. There were some technical issues.
Why do the keen of mind seek to satiate their curiosity in darkness and depravity? Innocence is our father, Ariath is our mother. When a daughter strays from the light, she makes herself an orphan. Learn well the lessons that Rayclass will teach you, witch. It is your only hope of finding your way home.
This is one of the characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters. With the Scion in the middle being a special one that you unlock, I think, when you have gained some experience in the game. This here is a kind of necromancer, I think, from what I remember.
You were born to be swift and strong. What did you do with your gifts, duelist? You squandered them on self-indulgence. Sin has led you here, your path inked in the blood of gratuitous murder. You have betrayed the Grand Emperor. Now Rayclass shall be your audience and your foe.
So everyone has a bit of backstory about the reasons they were banished to Rayclass, because Rayclass is a continent for criminals that get banished there and have to live there from that point on. So you can choose which skill tree and set you can start from, which character.
Swift and silent, you stole the bounty of others. A crow that plunders our crops. A stray dog that slaughters our sheep. Ariath is a land of men, not animals. Think on that, Ranger, when Rayclass shows you how to truly live like an animal.
I think I'll go with Ranger, because I'm better with
A scion of perfection in mind, body, and
Distant
grace.
combat.
The crowning glory of our civilization, offering us hope, offering us light. But you gave us only murder and darkness. May Rayclast embrace you as we cannot, for your very presence has become too painful to bear.
But she looks pretty special.
Do you think you are savage enough to face the land of the damned?
Savages.
We offered you truth, yet still you clasped your superstitious lies. We offered you service,
Oink.
but you wasted your strength in defiance. Rayclast offers you something else. An education in true savagery.
Now we know why he doesn't have hair on this side. He keeps smacking his head with a hammer.
You were born with quickness of body and sharpness of mind. How have you paid for these gifts? With innocent blood. Yours is a predatory profession, the business of butchery. You have stolen many a life to fill your purse. Now you will earn your redemption in Rayclast.
24 Redemption with Kiefer Sutherland.
You swore sinew and soul to serve God and the Order of the Templar. For years you built a life upon faith, only to smite it asunder with one sinful blow. And is that not the greatest folly of all? To lose faith when it's all you have left? You were once the chosen of God, a Templar.
Templar.
You are now the chosen of Rayclast, an exile.
So, as I was going to say, last time I noticed that the difficulty was not very challenging. So this is why I'm going to try the Ruthless mode with my archer. I just wish I could interrupt the talking.
A stray dog that slaughters our sheep.
Hicka.
Oriath is a land of men, not animals. Think on that, Ranger, when Rayclast shows you how to truly live like an animal.
From Tristram, since that was my previous play. Hikaru from Tristram. That sounds terrible. Rayarth, because she's a Magic Knight Rayarth character. Does that work? Are you sure? Yes, because I am hoping for a more challenging experience. So here we are, and we had a little accident. We were supposed to be shipped to Rayclast, but instead we just stranded here. The ship must have sunk, and we are almost the only survivor, except for the dying exile over there. Wake up, rise and shine.
Like this before. There'll be some dark days ahead.
Darkness. How are you, my friend?
You and I, we're the only ones that made it to shore. Alive, anyway. This place is crawling with criminals. Find something you can defend yourself with.
I can defend myself with my wits, and maybe with a crude bow.
That'll do for now. I thought I saw some smoke rising just north of here. Could be worth checking if...
Hey! No fair. He wasn't done talking. Enemies drop items. Click them to pick them up. Pick me up before you go. So, this is how the skill system works. You have slots, or not, depending on the item. And you have different colored gems that give you active or passive skills that get equipped on your slots, and then you can trigger them. So this one gives us the starting skill, Burning Arrow. By right-clicking, or left. However, by clicking this one, I can use my fire arrows, which consume mana, but the mana replenishes. It fills up again with time, and I can speed it up by using small mana flasks the small mana flasks get consumed partially by using them, but I think they recharge themselves with kills, if I remember correctly. Anyway, that was our arrival in Breaklast. A warm welcome and a friend that we have to left behind just when we met him. Let's see what this unforgiving experience will bring in the future.